Hi, Tom Bickford here, and we're going to talk for a couple of minutes about using your MyEMCC when you're doing the CST 163 work, which is the Computer Applications for IT. It's very similar to the BCA 115 course, although in the case of the CST 163 for the spring of at least 2019, it's a condensed course that will only be running for 7.5 weeks. So what I want to do is, if you've logged into MyEMCC and you've gone down to My Courses and selected the course in question, in this case, it will be CST 163, Computer Applications. This will bring up your base page. It'll show you homework projects that are coming up soon. In this case, assigned grades. Nothing's due yet, so there isn't anything. Attendance hasn't been put in yet. So we pretty much have a blank slate at the beginning of the semester. But what we do need to do is we'll need to go up here to coursework so that we can take a look at what your assignments will be. Now, under the Word projects, we have the first one coming up. It's due January 22nd. We've put it out a full week from the first day of class, as well as the one that was normally going to be due next Tuesday. So there's two chapters, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, both due on January 22nd. In order to look at one of these, we would just click on it, and it opens up. This homework is open. It's now ready to upload files. I am on the student view now, so this should be the way it looks to you. And you'll see that there's a set of directions on how to do the homework. And at the bottom, there's an upload file component. And this is where, once you've completed your work, you'll click upload file, and you'll have a choice to either upload it from an online portal. Choose the file, and you'll see that it comes up in MOXIE Manager. You all have a MOXIE managed file space, or if it's on your computer, you need to upload it here. So again, if it's already on your online, it'll be in your folder. If not, you're going to go to upload it. Cancel out of that. So you're going to go through here. I did add this today. I've noted at the end of which sub-assignments, as you'll notice, there's a project 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, all using comp terms. So when you're all done, you're going to have one called 2-comp terms, then your last name .docx, and that'll be the file that you upload. So upload 1, 2, 3, and 4 for projects 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then once you've uploaded it, there should be a place for you where it's going to ask you to submit it, and you'll do that, and I will then be able to access your work. If you only upload, even if you upload all 4 of them and don't hit the submit, I'll see that you've put files in there, but they're not available to me to grade them until you've completed that next step of saying saying that you want to submit them. Now, so that's coursework. That's where you actually go to get your assignments. They're right here. That'll come the Excel, which I haven't put in yet. There'll come Access, which I haven't taken off yet. PowerPoint. Usually there's a couple of extra credits as we go along. And if there's any files you need for the exam, we'll put them down there. Now, if you want to come back out to get the files that you need, we're going to go to Handouts right here. And you'll notice once we click that, we get a whole bunch of all of the files that the textbook calls for. And you're going to come in here. You can either view it as these iconed boxes, or you can go to a list view if you prefer a list view. That's up to you. So comp terms is one of the first files you'd need. You'd click on this. You'd either download it by clicking there or download it there. That'll give you the file to work on. You're going to save it to your desktop or save it to your MOXIE file space, and then do your work on it and then upload it. So those are all here. You'll notice I've already put the chapter number in front of the files. That just makes it a little bit easier to find it. So all of the 2s are together and all of the 3s are together. It automatically sorts them alphabetically, including numbers, with 1 being first all the way up, and then A being first all the way up. So you'll notice they're all being sorted by their chapter number. And that holds true if you go to a list as well. Here's all the 2s and then all of the 3s. Some of these files, for example, 3-tip, you don't have to edit that, but it asks you to open it and get information out of that so that you can finish a different file that you're working on. So some of these are there for information rather than for completing them. So that's it. That shows you where you're going to get your coursework, where your assignments are in coursework, and then you're going to find the blank documents under handouts. You can go and visit the syllabus, which will have obviously information. There's all my information, the book that we're using, some of the course objectives. We're going to have information about grading and participation, attendance, testing, and then a tentative outline for the course. Notice it has either a date or a date preceded by a Z, and the Z denotes a Zoom class, and we'll be doing some of these Zoom classes as we go along. I have not flushed out the entire semester because this is our first time teaching it as a shortened 7.5, 8-week course. So we're going to play it as we get closer to being complete with Word. We'll add the Excel and the PowerPoint sections. That's pretty much it. I hope you, if you have any questions, you'll bring them to class next time, or send me an email. My email's right here on this main page. You'll see it right there, tpickford@emcc.edu. Thanks.